48% reply rate on your cold email campaigns. That's something which you probably cannot even ever fathom that you can actually do it, because you're getting somewhere between 0.1 to maybe 5% reply rates. On a very good campaign, on a very good day, you might hit like 7 to 8% in terms of reply rates and everything. But you've probably not had a campaign ever in your life which has gotten you like 48% reply rates, because that's exactly me as well. But I was just like randomly scrolling on Twitter one day, and I just saw this guy who was getting like a 48, maybe 50% reply rate, like somewhere around that number. I don't remember the exact range. He uploaded like a screenshot of his Instantly account which he was using to send out the emails. And he was using like a genius strategy which I had never ever seen someone share about publicly. Like maybe people are doing it, I don't know any single person who's doing it apart from him. But they were like definitely not sharing it on public. And I thought like, okay bro, like this makes perfect sense. Like it was a 10 on 10. Genius move. Like genuinely that guy is like way too freaking smart. And I was about to go and implement this for my own company, for myself as well, because like when you actually look at this, like what the exact strategy is, you'll realize like that's actually a genius move. But I thought like, why make a video about this after like 2 to maybe 4 weeks, because this does require some time to implement. Like you can implement it today, but in order to actually see the great results you're looking for, it will take a couple of weeks. So maybe you can like watch this video right now, and instead of getting results after like 1 to 2 months, you can start getting them like right freaking now. So that's the entire aim of this video. So like I put out a thread on Twitter related to this today, where I basically said like, yeah, 48% cold email reply rate hack. So I just spoke to a guy doing something I never thought of. So I actually saw that post, and then I reached out to that guy. I DM'd him. I asked like, is this actually legit? Like, is this screenshot real? Or is it like photoshopped or something? And he said, yo bro, like look at this video, it's actually my own Instantly account. And the end result, like the results which he shared of using the strategy which he was doing, is that he had like a 10 on 10 email account reputation, which means his accounts were not banned. So if you've not ever done cold emails, you might not relate to it. But if you've been doing like emails for a while, maybe you're using like Gmail accounts or you're using Google Workspace accounts, you know that if you send out like a lot of emails and maybe they're like bouncing, you're maybe sending out to invalid emails, or you're just like not getting a lot of replies, over time the reputation of your email, it starts to go down. So maybe that email account which was getting you like 70-80% open rates, now that's getting you only like 20 to 30, maybe 40% open rates. Your emails start going to spam more and more, and I'm pretty sure like no one has ever closed a client from an email which was in the spam box because they never even read it. So this ensures that your sending reputation, the reputation of your email senders, it actually increases instead of going down the more you use them. Imagine how crazy it is. Everyone is burning domains and email accounts and buying new and new domains, new and new accounts. But this strategy ensures that your sender account reputation is 10 on 10. After that, you will guaranteed to, like, you're just guaranteed to land in the inbox. I promise, like, I'll show you how exactly this works, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can just use logic when we get to that part of the video. I promise, you're always landing in inbox. It's like, imagine your mom sent you an email and you like replied to her. And then after like 1 month, she sent you an email again. Would you reply, like would it land in your inbox or in your spam box? Probably your inbox. Because Google has already seen like whatever email provider you use, maybe you're like weird and you like to use Outlook or something. They have already seen that you've replied to this person. So like, is it not 100% certain the email is gonna land in your inbox? That's exactly what we're gonna cover in this video, is like how that guy was doing this. And at the end of the day, because you're getting like much higher reply rates, because you're getting much more emails that are landing in the inbox, and you're not like burning your domain, so that you actually maintain good deliverability and people are actually reading your offers, they're showing interest in everything. You get more replies, which leads to more sales, and maybe that leads to more happiness. That's kind of like a questionable thing. When I started out, I thought like more money would make me happy. Like very hefty debate going on over this, so I'm not even gonna try to get into it. But yeah, maybe you can like stop being depressed as well. So coming to the strategy, like what's the actual strategy which we're gonna be following out for this is, we're gonna like define our ideal customer profiles. You probably know that for your company, like the people who you want to sell to. So maybe it's like founders of e-commerce brands, or like local businesses who offer like services, like let's say interior designers or something. So just figure out what your ICP is, your ideal customer profile, sorry. And then we're simply going to create like an email campaign inside of any email sending platform, like Smartlead, Instantly, ManyReach, Go High Level. You can literally use like any software Yeah, like I'll suggest you the ones which I'll suggest you to use if you want to, because those are the ones which I use, but you can literally use any software. And we're just going to be asking them a question. So that's the thing. It's like a potential customer. So like, let's say you were reaching out to like, let's say HVAC companies in a particular state. You can ask them like let's say you're reaching out to HVAC companies in like, let's say like Texas or like Houston, Texas. What you can do is like you can just find their email addresses and you can just send them like an email saying like can you handle more jobs right now in Houston? Like can you handle like basically we're asking them a question so that they think that we're a potential customer and they reply to us. We don't want them to think that we're a marketer reaching out to them. And I know you're kind of skeptical, you're kind of thinking like Swamil, these bait and switch tactics, they never work. I totally understand that. I've always like said that don't use like bait and switch tactics because you might get like a lot of replies, but they don't actually convert a lot into customers. The overall like customer acquisition rate, if there's like a metric you can measure, like how many emails you have to send to get a customer, the number of like the percentage of that is going to be higher if you like directly pitch your offers. You might get less replies, but the people who actually show interest in your offer and everything, they're going to be like, overall just understand like bait and switch tactics never work. It's not worth it because people just hate it when you try to act like the customer and then you try to sell them. I know you're thinking like this won't work. Just trust me on this. Just listen out to me. Like I was skeptical like you as well, but that strategy absolutely freaking worked. So we just asked them a question so that they think that we're a freaking potential customer for their business. Anything. Like let's say it's a fitness coach, you can reach out and you can ask them like, yo bro, like interested in one-on-one coaching, like what packages do you have? Are you taking on more clients? Like be shameless with it. We literally have to deceive the person right now at this moment that we're a customer. And I promise you, like this won't impact anything later down. It won't be like, yo, we tried to act like a customer and now we're trying to sell them. So when we ask them a question, obviously they're thinking like we're a potential person reaching out to them in order to buy from them. And they're like gonna be like, obviously they'll respond. Every business owner wants more customers until unless they're like an absolute retard and they hate the idea of money. They will respond to you. They will reply to your email. And this is going to get you a shitload of replies. And after that, we're going to be selling to them. And like again, I've covered it like, I know what you're thinking. I'm sure you've tried bait and switch tactics and they never work. But here's what he did differently, like the guy I was speaking to. It was not like every other person, cause yo bro, like I watch these YouTube videos as well. Like there's this guy, like no hate to him. I've suggested his software a lot of times to other people as well, like his Instagram outreach software. Before I built out my own Instagram outreach software, I always used to suggest his software. So he's like a legit guy, but he had this thing over here, how to get clients on Instagram. And he just swore like, yo bro, you should be using like bait and switch tactics, like over here. Like, I don't know where his exact messages, whatever. If you just watch this video, it'll tell you like, yeah bro, you just have to get a reply. So ask any question, just use like bait and switch tactics so that the person thinks you're interested in their services and then you should try to sell them. Like I tried it all, it does not work. Like I thought it was a genius strategy. I like literally promoted and suggested this advice as well when I was like new about it, because I tried it and I got like a lot of freaking replies, but over a long enough period of time I realized it's not the best thing. But here's how he did it differently. This was the genius 100 IQ move which set this strategy apart from all the stupid bait and switch tactics you probably watched on YouTube. So what he would do is, let's say I send out this email today. I ask them, these people, like let's say I'm reaching out to IT companies and I'm asking them like, hey, I wanted to get like this custom software developed for my business. How much would it cost you? Whatever. After I ask this question, after I get the reply from them, I'm gonna wait around 4 to 6 weeks. Like I won't be replying to them that, okay, cool bro, whatever. Like when they reply to me, I'm gonna wait like 4 to 6 weeks. And that's it. After that, I'll try to sell it to them. Now you might be thinking like, Somal, that's like a pretty simple thing. Like what's the genius IQ over here? Like the 100 IQ move, whatever. This is exactly why it works. Because people forget you ever send them an email. There are so many people who I receive an email from and I think I like accidentally opted in, or I wanted to get the lead magnet and I gave out my email and I absolutely like forgot who this person was. So like these are emails I literally opted in to receive from these people. Obviously people, like I'm forgetting these emails for like who this person was when I opted in to his or her like email list. Probably watches YouTube video, whatever. You probably will like forget a cold email. So the person is gonna forget you actually send them an email. Like no one is actually that smart that they remember for 6 weeks like, okay, this exact email address, he sent me this email asking me about my services. And after that, like once it has been like 4 to 6 weeks, once you have like received a response from them, and they have forgotten that, yeah, this person actually reached out to me, sent me an email, like even if they remember it, yeah, that random guy asked me like this question, whatever, they don't know it's you. They don't know like this was the exact person who sent it out to me, until unless he remembers the exact username, the exact email of you. And I don't think so it's ever gonna happen. So what you do is, like, once we reach out to the person, we get a reply and everything, we wait 4 to 6 weeks, and then we create like a new freaking campaign where we basically like take the list of all the people who have replied to us, and then we add them to a email campaign inside an automated email sending software, where we're basically like pitching, okay, this is how we can help you, like this is what you can do for me, these are the next steps, like send me this message on WhatsApp, send me this message on SMS, like get on a call with me, whatever your call to action is. And I know it sounds pretty freaking simple, but you're guaranteed you like land in the freaking inbox because they've replied already, and your sender reputation is great already. So like, what we're basically doing, we're kind of like tricking Google. We're sending these people a message, we're sending these people an email, and they're thinking we're a customer of theirs, so then they reply to us. So then Google thinks, this person thinks that we're a legit freaking person, and then our reputation goes up because we're getting like a lot of replies, like 40-50% reply rates and everything. So our reputation is like 10 on 10, like Google absolutely freaking loves us. And at the same time, if we try to send them an email later on, we're guaranteed to land in the inbox because they have already replied to us. Google thinks this person wants to hear from us. So that's why we have like a 99.999% chance of landing in the freaking inbox. So this is literally like a hack, which is going to increase our deliverability so much. It's going to increase the sender reputation so much. And like it won't affect anything because people have already, like people forget after 4 to 6 weeks who sent them an email. I don't know like who pitched me like 3 months ago. I get like a lot of emails, like so many people DM me for like selling me the graphic design, thumbnails, whatever. I forget who reached out to me. I don't know your name. You're just like a normal random person trying to sell me your thumbnail services. People forget. And then you can like pitch them. And you're guaranteed to land in the inbox. This is what this guy was doing differently. And the more emails he sent out, the better his sender reputation became. And again, he was guaranteed to land in the inbox because they had replied already. So in case you're wondering how I exactly plan on using it, because I don't want to ever pretend like a guru. I don't want to say that, yeah bro, like I use it and I got 48% reply rates myself. I got it from a guy who was getting 48% reply rates. I spoke with him. I asked him a couple of questions like what exactly is he doing it. And this is exactly how I'm going to be implementing it in the next few weeks so that I get like a lot more replies. My sender reputation is 10 on 10 and I get more replies and I make more sales, like all of that nice stuff, or money, whatever. First thing I'm going to be doing is going to be buying like bulk and like aged Gmail accounts cheaply so that I don't have to waste money on monthly fees and I get to have like 70 to 90% open rates. So like I made a video like this of over here where I basically tested each and every single way of sending out cold emails. And yeah, you can watch this video if you want to know like what's going to be the best way of sending out cold emails. So you can refer to this video over here. But it was basically like 3 different types, or like I don't think so I have the post over here. Yeah, I don't have the post over here, but basically like there are 3 different ways of sending cold emails. One is you use like Google Workspace accounts where you have to pay like $3 to $6 depending on where you buy your Google Workspace account from for every single inbox you create with them. Then you can use like Gmail accounts to send out emails. You can buy like a lot of Gmail accounts very affordably and they're like aged, so they get like good deliverability as well. And the third thing is you can use SMTP server. So like I've covered all of it. I don't want to repeat myself. I've tested all of them. You can see like how much does it cost, what reply rates, what open rates, everything you can get. So you can refer over here. And I like the Gmail accounts method the best because yeah, I think in my humble opinion it's the best way because it's very affordable. It has like very less headaches associated with it, and at the same time we get like very freaking good like open rates and deliverability. So what I do is basically I have set up a service where we also are able to provide like bulk aged Gmail accounts. So if you want to do something similar, you can come here. You can buy like hundreds of Gmail accounts. So let's say you buy like 100 different Gmail accounts. You can click on add to cart and simply buy from here. If you're like an Indian and you want to pay via UPI or something and like net banking, I'll add the link over here. So you can just click on the link over here. I'll add it soon. So yeah, basically you're gonna get like Gmail accounts with something known as an app password, and then you can like import them directly via CSV file into any email sending software you're using, like Smartlead, Instantly, ManyReach, like basically any email sending platform you use, which allows you to import senders via SMTP and IMAP. And if you do the math, if you have like 100 accounts, it's gonna cost you around like let's do the math. I'll select O4. That's the 40 because that's faster than O3. Your ChatGPT. So let's say I have 100 different Gmail accounts, and each Gmail account costs me around $2.5. What would be the total cost? And after that, like let's say I'm able to send out like 50 emails every single day per Gmail account. Then how many emails will I be able to send out? Like if I'm able to send out like 50 emails a day, like how many emails can I send out per month, considering I have like 50 different Gmail accounts? And at the same time, like let's say I'm paying around $300 for email sending software, like one time fee of $300. Then how, like, yeah, basically just tell me the total cost, like how much this email machine is gonna cost me if I try to actually use it. So yeah, like just tell me the exact cost of the same. So let's say I have to invest $300 into an email sending software, like $250 into this. After that, like how many emails can I send out? Assuming I get like let's say a 60 to 80% open rate, and I get like a 5% reply rate. How many like and I'm able to convert half of the positive replies into like deals, whatever, and I'm selling something for like $2,000, and the average like value of my customer is like 3 months or like let's say 6 months, then what is going to be the total ROI over the span of a year? So just give me like one number, the total ROI. So like just give me one number that if I invest $1, how many dollars I'm going to be making back? Give me a one number in terms of ROI. So if you don't know, like I was basically just prompting ChatGPT to give me the exact ROI from this cold email system. So yeah, you basically get like a crazy freaking ROI. You can invest it once. And over here, if you want me to actually set this up for you, this entire email sending infrastructure, you can let me know. I'll create like a service over here, and I'll add it to the pinned comment if it has been created in the future. So let's say, like, yeah, you can just see 32,000 times ROI. So if you invest like $1 into this, you make like $32,000 back. So that's how crazy the freaking ROI is. This is the cheapest way to send cold emails, and the best way to actually get more replies and everything as well. So once you have like Gmail accounts ready, and these are like bulk and aged, so you get like much better deliverability compared to like creating new Gmail accounts once you have bought it and everything. Then you need like an email sending platform to warm up the emails, and yeah, so that you can send them later. So I've heard a lot about this software. I never knew about it, but there's a software known as ManyReach, and I liked it a lot because the pricing was pretty attractive. So they said like it's absolutely free, and you only have to pay us for like the credits and everything. But still, like I think like $99 for sending out 100,000 emails, it's like affordable. Yeah, like, it's not very expensive, but I was sure like there had to be like a better way, whatever. So then they created like their own lifetime deal. So either you can do it, if the lifetime deal has expired in the future, you can go to like ManyReach directly. Again, it's pretty like affordable. You just have to pay for the emails you're sending out, and I think it's like $100 for 100,000 emails. So it's not like as expensive as Instantly and SmartLead. You can use both of them as well. I just use ManyReach because it's like literally the same thing. I think like all email sending platforms are the same. At the end of the day, they're just using like SMTP. So like your deliverability and everything, it just depends on your reputation of the thing from which you're sending out the email, which is going to be your Gmail accounts, your Workspace accounts, your SMTP server, your infrastructure for sending the emails. Because these software, like they don't have anything of their own. Like if the features are the same, they're doing the exact same thing. If I create a software, it's going to be exactly the same if the features are the same as Instantly or SmartLead. So I don't see why you should be paying more. And I got like a lifetime deal over here. So I just paid like $300 one time, and it allows me to send like 100,000 emails every single month. And the best part is like the credits roll over. So let's say I get 100,000 emails this month, I send only 50,000. So the next month I can send 150,000. So like let's say out of that I use like 50,000 emails again like 100,000 emails are left. So the next month I can send like 200,000 emails. So that's like pretty freaking cool, and everything else is unlimited. So right now I was able to find the lifetime deal, like link of the lifetime deal. Like for full transparency, it is an affiliate link. If you want to buy directly, you can buy directly from them. Like if you buy via this, I get like a 15% referral bonus. I just use it myself as well. That's why I'm promoting it. Like they don't pay me for it, but yeah, if you want to support me, absolutely like no extra money to you. You can click on this link. I'll get like $15, like not $15, 15% of the price. And yeah, these are the different plans. So like one is for sending like 10,000 emails, so it's for $199. I just bought this plan. 100,000 emails a month was enough for me. If you want like more emails, you can do this as well. And what you can do is like there's this coupon code over here which you can apply. So MR50. If you apply it, you get like another $50 off. So instead of like $349, it's like $299. So you're welcome for that. Like yeah, if you want to support me, you can buy via the like affiliate link if you want to. Otherwise, like I don't really care. After that, once you have mini reach set up, you can just send the emails just asking them the question, yo bro, like let's say it's a tire repair company. You can just ask them like, yo bro, I have like a flat tire, like how do I move ahead? Like I have a flat tire, can you fix it? So the person is going to be like, yeah bro, like send me your info. Wait 4 to 6 months, so not 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 weeks, and then send the person an email again. You're guaranteed to freaking like yeah, just download the list of all the people who replied and send like an email campaign trying to pitch your service, because yeah, it's gonna work well, because you're getting like guaranteed inbox placement, and you never have to worry about sender reputation to be ruined or anything. Because yeah, like why would it be ruined? Because these people are literally replying to you. Like you're getting like 40-50% reply rates. So that's the entire strategy which I'm going to be applying, and this got the guy like 40%, 48% reply rate, and yeah, it's going to probably get you more replies, more sales, and more happiness as well, even though that is extremely questionable. Lot of cool shit in the description. Check out the pinned comment for all the related like resources related to this video. See you in the next video. Bye.